my sas, Oshimiria Tata. Whenever I'm in it, you will supply my every need. Oshimiria Tata. Whenever I'm broken, you're there to heal me as my healer. Oshimiria Tata. Oh, Shimiria Tata. My everlasting God.
Shimiria Tata.
You need to find
Shimiria Tata.
Hallelujah.
Shimiria Tata.
Hallelujah.
Shimiria Tata.
Your God,
Shimiria Tata.
dependable God, never runs dry. No matter how we draw from you, you can never run dry. Men may disappoint, yes, and people may fail me. You alone will stay. Oshimiria Tata. The doctors may give up and say it's all over. In thee put my trust. Oshimiria Tata. Mountain mover, way maker, Ekueme. Oshimiria Tata. Oh, Oshimiria Tata. Everybody lift your voice. Yeah.
Shimiria Tata.
Jehovah Mo. Chukwalebube. You can give us things and can never run dry. Chukwebuka. Danuo. Danuo. You can never run dry. Oshimiria Tata. And give me night away. Jehovah man, my eyes are on you, God. You never leave me, never forsake me, God. I give my all to you, God. Lover of my soul. Shimiria Tata.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Virtually everyone aspires to become a billionaire, and the usual reason is for the lifestyle it affords. At Billionaires Resort by Cedarwood, we, beyond an architectural masterpiece, present you an opportunity to live exclusively and with nature at your beck and call. From the Dr. Jane O'Mary Nature Park to the Polo Pitch and Horse Stable, from the artificial lake to the sports arena, the ultimate resort experience is only but an eye blink away. As plot sales continue in earnest, we invite you to acquire your own parcel of land at Billionaires Resort by Cedarwood today.
Other estate features include solar-enabled street lamps, CCTV and periodic drone surveillance, perimeter fencing, gate and gatehouse, underground drainage system, wide ring roads, avenue plantation, and more.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Behind me are stacks of blocks, which implies one thing: infrastructural development. Here at Billionaire Island Phase 8, infrastructural development has commenced, and we will give you more updates in the coming days.
True to our word, infrastructural development has since commenced at Billionaires Island by Cedarwood Phase 8, with the frontal perimeter fencing ongoing, amounting to 30% delivery. More portions of the job will be delivered in record time. A blend of our signature brick and concrete, the perimeter fencing will also feature unique artwork designs. For the proposed glass gatehouse, damp-proof course is ongoing, built, sand-filled and awaiting oversights. With concreting to follow, reinforcement for gate pillars have been done as gate fabrication continues at the different locations. Ahead of the first batch of fiscal allocation in the estate, setting out and plot demarcation will commence this week 20 of 2024. Beyond providing you an affordable opportunity to acquire property, we want to build you a garden city estate, hence a subscription invitation to you. Billionaires Island by Cedarwood Phase 8 is currently selling at 5.5 million naira per 464 square meter plot, but you can acquire yours at an early bird price of 3.5 million naira till May 19, 2024. Subscribe today.
All right, a beautiful morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to another special, beautiful Friday morning on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. It's the gospel inspiration for the month, for this week. Oh yeah. All right. I wanted to say for the month of July, but no, it's not the first Friday. So, sometimes when you just come on, when I just come on air, I just want to say, when you want to do this intro thing, again, how you go take do, you go come and you go overdo. But then it's a beautiful Friday morning, 9 minutes past the hour of 10. Welcome to the Gospel Inspiration FM. Gospel Inspiration Program. All right, I think that's a prophetic declaration. Very soon we'll move from online to
FM. Trust you had a wonderful night rest and hope your Friday is going fine as planned. It's the Gospel Inspiration program that comes your way every Friday at 10 a.m. And what we do here every Friday morning is very, very simple. Yes, we inspire you the gospel way. We bring to you inspirational conversations that will bless your spirit, conversations from different, conversations on, different conversations, different messages, and the aim is to bless you. The aim is to inspire you. The aim is to, just make you learn, realize, and just, literally just bless your soul at the end of the day. We bring conversations, we bring messages from different pastors, preachers. We bring to you, beautiful, beautiful, soul lifting music. And, was it last night? Yes, last night. Just listening to random songs on my Spotify, and yes, this song just popped up in my head. I'm like, oh, Shimiria Tata. It's been a while I heard that song, but it's been a while I listened to that song, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play it on the Gospel Inspiration program. Yeah, this morning.
Mountain mover, way maker, Ekueme, Oshimiria Tata, Oshimiria Tata. Everybody lift your voice, yeah. Jehovah Mo, Chukwuemube, you can give up things and can never run dry. Chukwuebuka, Danuo, you can never run dry. Oshimiria Tata, and give me the way. Jehovah, my eyes are on you, God. You never leave me, never forsake me, God.
Yes, beautiful one from Priye Odede. And there's this okay, let me look for it. I just reminds me of one other song that Priye Odede did. When I get it, I'll play it probably towards the end of the show. But then, welcome. Please like, comment, and share so that everyone around you will be a part of this session this beautiful morning. This morning, I want to bring to you a video from someone that one of my role models. Yeah, let me put it that way. The video I'm about to play for you this morning is is from someone that's one of my role models in the person of Apostle Joshua Selman talks about every now and then. And the message for this morning is focusing on yourself. The message this morning is centered on focusing, on yourself. Yeah. When I came to Cedarwood Luxury Radio, I was happy. I was excited about the whole concept and everything. Got started the let me use the word assignment, because I believe at every given point, every given point in a man's life, there is, or anywhere you find yourself, wherever you find yourself, you're actually there. There is something that you are assigned to do, and that is why sometimes, music ministers will understand this. You find yourself let's say you find yourself in a particular church. You've been attending the church for a while, and then after some time, you just have this leading from the inside of you by the Spirit to move on to something else. All right. So I've also got to learn over time that wherever you are, wherever you find yourself, you should understand that number one, you are there and there is an assignment that you must fulfill, that you should carry out. Now it is now left for you to be able to discern and know the purpose at which God has placed you in a particular place. And then number two, wherever you find yourself, you should realize that you're a life giver. There is something that you should contribute. Never leave a place, the same way you met it. Leave a place better off the way you met it. So when I came to Cedarwood Luxury Radio, started doing the whole radio thing, online radio thing here. And over time, I got to discover that I was losing focus. I began to, show interest. Yes, in as much as I was showing interest in some other things. But then I later got to discover that I was losing focus. I was losing focus on the particular thing that actually brought me here. I started, showing. I don't want to use. Yeah, I showed interest, but then at some point I lost focus, and then I came to a realization, and I had to caution myself and say, no, guy, this is not why you're here. This is not what brought you here. When you continue to put in so much energy, when you continue to put in so much attention to something else other than what you are meant to do, you end up, failing in your primary assignment. And then I got to discover that, yes, I need to focus. I had to reshape my focus, draw my attention back to the major reason why I came here. And now this is the inspiration behind this very video this morning. So we'll take that video. It's about 25 minutes long. When we return, I'll say a few things and then we'll continue from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to share a message that holds the potential to transform your life. This message is simple yet profound. Focus on yourself, not others. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with images, opinions, and expectations from others, it's easy to lose sight of who we truly are. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, to measure our worth against the accomplishments and failures of those around us. But today I invite you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. A journey that begins and ends with you. To focus on yourself means to prioritize your own growth, your own happiness, and your own well-being. It means understanding that you are the author of your own story and you have the power to shape your destiny. It means recognizing that your worth is not determined by others, but by the values and standards you set for yourself. Let us begin by exploring the concept of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. It is the ability to look within and understand our own thoughts, feelings, and motivations. It is the practice of being honest with ourselves about who we are, what we want, and what we need to change. Without self-awareness, we are like ships adrift in the ocean at the mercy of external forces. But with self-awareness, we become the captains of our own ships, able to navigate through life's challenges with clarity and purpose. To cultivate self-awareness, we must take the time to reflect on our experiences and learn from them. We must be willing to ask ourselves difficult questions and seek honest answers. What are our strengths and weaknesses? What are our values and beliefs? What are our goals and aspirations? By engaging in this process of self-exploration, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and can make more informed decisions about our lives. Once we have developed self-awareness, we can move on to the next step, self-acceptance. Self-acceptance means embracing ourselves as we are, with all our flaws and imperfections. It means letting go of the need for external validation and recognizing that we are enough just as we are. This is not to say that we should not strive for improvement, but rather that our worth is not contingent upon achieving perfection. Self-acceptance requires us to be kind and compassionate towards ourselves. It means treating ourselves with the same love and respect that we would offer to a dear friend. It means forgiving ourselves for our mistakes and celebrating our successes, no matter how small. When we practice self-acceptance, we create a solid foundation for personal growth, free from the shackles of self-doubt and insecurity. With self-awareness and self-acceptance as our guiding principles, we can then focus on self-improvement. Self-improvement is the ongoing process of becoming the best version of ourselves. It is the pursuit of knowledge, skills, and habits that enhance our lives and bring us closer to our goals. Self-improvement is not about competing with others, but about challenging ourselves to reach our full potential. To embark on the path of self-improvement, we must set clear and meaningful goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By setting smart goals, we give ourselves a clear direction and a sense of purpose. We must also be willing to put in the effort and stay committed to our goals even when the going gets tough. Perseverance and resilience are key to achieving lasting change. In our journey of self-improvement, we must also be mindful of the company we keep. Surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive, and like-minded individuals can have a profound impact on our growth. These are the people who will inspire us, challenge us, and hold us accountable. On the other hand, we must distance ourselves from those who bring negativity and toxicity into our lives. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping who we are, and we must be intentional about creating an environment that nurtures our growth. As we focus on ourselves, it is also important to cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives. It is the antidote to envy and dissatisfaction. When we are grateful for what we have, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. This shift in perspective allows us to experience greater joy and contentment, regardless of our circumstances. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as keeping a daily journal of things we are thankful for. It can be taking a moment each day to reflect on the positive aspects of our lives and express our appreciation. By making gratitude a regular part of our routine, we train our minds to see the good in every situation, and we become more resilient in the face of challenges. Another crucial aspect of focusing on ourselves is setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are the limits we set to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They are the guidelines that define how we want to be treated by others and how we treat ourselves. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-care. It allows us to maintain our energy and focus on what truly matters to us. To set healthy boundaries, we must first identify our needs and priorities. What are the things that are non-negotiable for our well-being? What are the activities and relationships that drain our energy and distract us from our goals? Once we have a clear understanding of our boundaries, we must communicate them assertively and respectfully. This may involve saying no to requests that do not align with our priorities or distancing ourselves from toxic relationships. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if we are used to pleasing others, but it is essential for our growth and happiness. As we navigate the journey of focusing on ourselves, we must also remember the importance of self-care. Self-care is the practice of taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental health. It is the recognition that we cannot pour from an empty cup and that we must take care of ourselves in order to be our best selves. Self-care looks different for everyone, but it may include activities such as exercise, meditation, hobbies, spending time in nature, or simply taking time to rest and recharge. Incorporating self-care into our daily routine requires us to be intentional and mindful of our needs. It means prioritizing our well-being and making time for activities that nourish our body, mind, and soul. By practicing self-care, we build our resilience and enhance our ability to cope with stress and challenges. Another essential element of focusing on ourselves is cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. It is the recognition that failure is not a reflection of our worth, but an opportunity for growth and learning. With a growth mindset, we are more likely to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. To develop a growth mindset, We must challenge our limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. We must be willing to step out of our comfort zone and take risks, knowing that failure is a natural part of the learning process. We must also celebrate our progress and efforts rather than just focusing on the outcome. By adopting a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and unlock our full potential. As we continue to focus on ourselves, we must also be mindful of the impact of social media and external influences on our self-perception. In today's digital age, we are constantly exposed to curated images and highlight reels of other people's lives. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and a distorted sense of reality. To counteract this, we must be intentional about how we use social media and consume content. One way to do this is by curating our social media feeds to include positive, inspiring, and educational content. We can also set boundaries around our social media usage, such as limiting the amount of time we spend online or taking regular breaks. By being mindful of the content we consume and the impact it has on our well-being, we can protect our self-esteem and stay focused on our own growth. Another important aspect of focusing on ourselves is developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions as well as the emotions of others. It involves being aware of our emotional responses, regulating our emotions in healthy ways, and empathizing with others. To develop emotional intelligence, we must first practice self-awareness, as discussed earlier. This involves paying attention to our emotions and understanding their triggers. We must also learn to regulate our emotions by developing healthy coping mechanisms such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or seeking support from trusted individuals. Additionally, we must practice empathy by actively listening to others and trying to understand their perspectives. Emotional intelligence is a crucial skill that enhances our relationships, communication, and overall well-being. By developing emotional intelligence, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle the complexities of life. As we focus on ourselves, it is also important to nurture our passions and interests. Our passions are the activities and pursuits that bring us joy and fulfillment. They are the things that ignite our creativity and make us feel alive. Nurturing our passions is an essential part of self-discovery and self-expression. To nurture our passions, we must first identify what they are. This may involve exploring different activities and experiences to see what resonates with us. Once we have identified our passions, we must make time for them in our lives. This may mean setting aside regular time each week to engage in our hobbies or finding ways to incorporate our interests into our daily routine. By nurturing our passions, we bring more joy and meaning into our lives and stay connected to our true selves. As we continue to focus on ourselves, we must also cultivate a sense of purpose. Our purpose is our unique contribution to the world, the reason why we get up in the morning. It is the driving force behind our actions and decisions. Having a sense of purpose gives our lives meaning and direction. To discover our purpose, we must reflect on our values, passions, and strengths. What are the things that matter most to us? What are the activities that bring us the most fulfillment? What are the skills and talents that we can use to make a positive impact? By answering these questions, we can begin to uncover our purpose and align our actions with our deeper values. Living with purpose requires us to be intentional and mindful of our choices. It means prioritizing activities and relationships that align with our purpose and letting go of those that do not. It means being willing to take risks and pursue our dreams, even in the face of uncertainty. By living with purpose, we create a life that is true to who we are and make a meaningful contribution to the world. Self-discipline begins with setting clear goals and creating a plan to achieve them. It involves breaking down our goals into manageable steps and committing to taking consistent action. This requires us to prioritize our time and energy, making sure that our daily activities align with our long-term objectives. By establishing routines and habits that support our goals, we build momentum and make progress towards our aspirations. To cultivate self-discipline, we must also learn to manage distractions and temptations. In today's fast-paced world, there are countless distractions vying for our attention, from social media to television to the constant barrage of notifications on our phones. To stay focused on our goals, we must be intentional about minimizing these distractions and creating an environment that supports our productivity. One effective strategy is to establish boundaries around our time and attention. This might involve setting specific times for checking emails and social media, turning off notifications, or creating a dedicated workspace free from distractions. By taking control of our environment, we create the conditions for success. Another key aspect of self-discipline is developing the ability to delay gratification. This means resisting the temptation to seek immediate rewards and instead focusing on long-term benefits. For example, choosing to study for an exam rather than watching TV, or saving money for a future goal rather than spending it impulsively. Delaying gratification requires us to develop patience and resilience, but it is a crucial skill for achieving our long-term aspirations. As we work on developing self-discipline, it is important to be kind and compassionate towards ourselves. We will inevitably face setbacks and challenges along the way, and it is easy to become discouraged or frustrated. However, self-discipline is not about perfection, but about progress. It is about making a commitment to ourselves and staying focused on our goals, even when the going gets tough. By practicing self-compassion, we can maintain our motivation and stay on track. In addition to self-discipline, another essential component of focusing on ourselves is cultivating a positive mindset. Our mindset shapes our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes, and it has a profound impact on our behavior and experiences. A positive mindset allows us to see opportunities rather than obstacles, to focus on solutions rather than problems, and to approach challenges with confidence and optimism. To cultivate a positive mindset, we must be mindful of our self-talk, the internal dialogue that shapes our thoughts and beliefs. Negative self-talk can undermine our confidence and motivation, while positive self-talk can empower and inspire us. By challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with positive affirmations, we can shift our mindset and create a more empowering narrative. Another effective strategy for cultivating a positive mindset is practicing gratitude, as mentioned earlier. Gratitude helps us focus on the good in our lives and fosters a sense of contentment and joy. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with positive influences such as supportive friends, inspiring books, and uplifting content can reinforce a positive mindset and help us stay focused on our goals. As we focus on ourselves and cultivate self-discipline and a positive mindset, we must also develop resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges, to adapt to change, and to keep moving forward in the face of adversity. It is a crucial skill for personal growth and success. Resilience involves developing a growth mindset, as discussed earlier, and seeing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. It also involves building a strong support system of friends, family, and mentors who can provide encouragement and guidance during difficult times. Additionally, resilience requires us to take care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being through self-care practices. To build resilience, we must also develop problem-solving skills and the ability to cope with stress. This involves learning to identify and address the root causes of our challenges rather than simply reacting to the symptoms. It also involves developing healthy coping mechanisms such as mindfulness, exercise, and seeking support from others. By building resilience, we become more capable of navigating life's challenges and staying focused on our goals. As we continue to focus on ourselves, it is important to recognize the value of lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is the ongoing pursuit of knowledge, skills, and experiences that enhance our personal and professional growth. It is the recognition that learning is not confined to formal education, but is a continuous process that takes place throughout our lives. Lifelong learning involves staying curious and open-minded, seeking out new experiences and opportunities for growth. It means being willing to step out of our comfort zone and take risks in order to expand our horizons. It also means being proactive in seeking out knowledge and skills that will help us achieve our goals and stay relevant in a rapidly changing world. One way to cultivate a mindset of lifelong learning is to set aside time each day for reading, studying, or engaging in activities that stimulate our minds. This might involve reading books, taking online courses, attending workshops, or engaging in hobbies that challenge us to think and learn. By making learning a priority, we stay engaged and motivated, and we continue to grow and evolve. As we focus on ourselves and commit to lifelong learning, we must also recognize the importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is the practice of looking inward and examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It involves taking the time to pause and reflect on our experiences, to learn from our successes and failures, and to gain insight into our motivations and actions. Self-reflection can take many forms, such as journaling, meditation, or simply taking a quiet walk to think and reflect. The key is to create a regular practice of self-reflection, making it a part of our daily routine. By taking the time to reflect, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and can make more informed decisions about our lives. In addition to self-reflection, another important aspect of focusing on ourselves is developing a sense of self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the belief in our ability to achieve our goals and succeed in our endeavors. It is the confidence that we can overcome challenges and take control of our lives. To develop self-efficacy, we must set achievable goals and celebrate our successes, no matter how small. Each success builds our confidence and reinforces our belief in our abilities. We must also challenge our limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. This involves recognizing and addressing the negative thoughts and doubts that hold us back and replacing them with positive affirmations and beliefs. Additionally, seeking out new experiences and taking on new challenges can help us build self-efficacy. Each time we step out of our comfort zone and succeed, we reinforce our belief in our abilities. By continuously challenging ourselves and pushing our limits, we build the confidence and resilience needed to achieve our goals. As we focus on ourselves and develop self-efficacy, it is also important to cultivate self-compassion. Self-compassion involves being kind and understanding towards ourselves, especially during times of difficulty or failure. It means recognizing that we are human and that we will make mistakes, and treating ourselves with the same kindness and compassion that we would offer to a friend. Self-compassion involves three key components: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Self-kindness involves treating ourselves with warmth and understanding rather than harsh criticism. Common humanity involves recognizing that we are not alone in our struggles and that others experience similar challenges. Mindfulness involves being present with our emotions and experiences without judgment or resistance. By practicing self-compassion, we create a supportive and nurturing environment for ourselves, allowing us to heal and grow. We build our resilience and strengthen our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and confidence. As we continue to focus on ourselves, we must also recognize the importance of setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting our well-being and ensuring that our needs and priorities are respected. They help us create a balanced and fulfilling life where we can focus on our goals and aspirations without being overwhelmed by external demands. Setting boundaries involves being clear about our needs and priorities and communicating them assertively to others. This might involve saying no to requests that do not align with our goals, setting limits on our time and energy, or distancing ourselves from toxic relationships. By setting boundaries, we create space for ourselves to grow and thrive. Maintaining boundaries requires us to be consistent and assertive. It means being willing to stand up for ourselves and protect our well-being, even when it is challenging. It also involves regularly reviewing and adjusting our boundaries to ensure that they continue to support our needs and goals. By maintaining healthy boundaries, we create a strong foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. As we focus on ourselves and set healthy boundaries, it is also important to develop a sense of autonomy. Autonomy is the ability to make our own decisions and take control of our lives. It is the recognition that we are responsible for our own happiness and well-being, and that we have the power to shape our destiny. To develop autonomy, we must cultivate a sense of self-reliance and independence. This involves taking responsibility for our actions and decisions and recognizing that we have the power to create the life we want. It also involves developing the skills and knowledge needed to navigate life's challenges and achieve our goals. Developing autonomy requires us to trust ourselves and our abilities. It means being willing to take risks and make decisions even in the face of uncertainty. It also involves seeking out opportunities for growth and learning and being proactive in pursuing our goals. By developing autonomy, we create a sense of empowerment and confidence, and we take control of our lives. As we continue to focus on ourselves, we must also recognize the importance of self-respect. Self-respect involves valuing ourselves and treating ourselves with dignity and honor. It means recognizing our worth and standing up for ourselves, even in the face of adversity. To cultivate self-respect, we must set and uphold our own standards and values. This involves being clear about what is important to us and living in alignment with our principles. It also involves standing up for ourselves and asserting our rights, even when it is challenging. Self-respect also involves taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This means prioritizing our health and well-being and making choices that support our growth and happiness. By treating ourselves with respect and dignity, we create a strong foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. As we focus on ourselves and cultivate self-respect, it is also important to develop a sense of self-worth. Self-worth is the belief in our inherent value and worthiness, regardless of our achievements or external validation. It is the recognition that we are valuable and deserving of love and respect simply because we exist.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate.
Now, you got to discover from this very video that when you focus on yourself more than others, now, if you follow through, you discover that Miles Moreau of blessed memory said things. Let me just paraphrase. When you focus on yourself, you got to discover that you have respect. For you to have respect, you have to do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. When you focus on yourself, you begin to realize this. For you to, you see now. So on. I mean, I noticed that was how the video went, and I was able to pick down a few things that I want to share with every one of you. And feel free to go back to this session again, get the video. If you want the video, you can send a message to me. I'm going to send a link to you where you can download the video and listen to it over and over again, and then get other messages from my Moreau of blessed memory. Now, when you begin to focus on yourself, you begin to realize that there are things that are non-negotiable for your well-being. When you focus on yourself, you begin to take steps that would help you achieve much. You discover that you'll be able to achieve more than you can. The reason why many people are, the reason why many people are at the level where they are in life is because they are focusing on other things. They are focusing on so many things. When you focus on yourself, you begin to set boundaries in relationship, You begin to set boundaries in every areas, every facet of your life. You achieve more when you focus on yourself. But many of us are busy with so many things. We are busy with everything. Busy doing nothing. Busy. So the aim of this discussion this morning is for you to come to a realization that you have no option. I mean, if you want to achieve greater, you want to attain a greater height in life, you want to achieve more, you want to go far, you begin to focus on yourself more than others, than other things. There are quite a billion things that will distract you every now and then, every second, every minute, every hour, every day. I saw a picture on Twitter. It says an electric shocker or an electric shock wristband, given to people that immediately you lose focus, that thing will shock you. And somebody said, even when that thing is shocking me, I'll still lose focus. When you can focus on your life, focus on your purpose, focus on your assignment, focus on your job, focus on your life, your business, you discover that you will achieve more. You break records. I made mention of something earlier before the video. When I came to Cedarwood Luxury Radio, I was distracted. Some other things I don't want to mention. Something else started distracting me. I started paying more attention. I started having more desires. And then I had to call myself to order and say, oh boy, this is what brought you here, not this. When you focus on your primary assignment, when you focus on your primary assignment, you will achieve more. And when you achieve more, other platform begins to look for you. I remember telling somebody, you need to focus when you begin to focus on where you are, what you are doing, the platform that you're in, the platform that you're on, right? When you develop yourself, other platforms begins to look for you. But when you begin to look for other platforms, you get to discover that you become distracted. Other things begins to distract you. All right, you see it now. Distraction everywhere. So when you begin to focus on yourself, you get to discover that there are things that are non-negotiable from your well-being. You begin to set boundaries for yourself. You begin to practice self-care. You fulfill purpose when you focus more on yourself than others. You become intentional. You concentrate on personal growth, personal development, mental growth, mental development. You begin to understand the place of emotional intelligence and how it impacts others around you. All right? You begin to nurture your passion. But because you are into people's, you are prognosing, you are here and there, you are into people's business, anything that is every and anywhere, you are there. You're not able to discover yourself. You're not able to know what you're not able to nurture your passion. You become more passionate about people's business, people's life. When you focus more on yourself, you begin to do what? You begin to cultivate sense of purpose. You know that yes, you are in a place for a purpose. You are in Cedarwood Luxury Radio for a purpose. For a purpose, you're in P1 Plus for a purpose. You are in Lagos for a purpose. You are in Abuja for a purpose. All right? You begin to realize your abilities and achieve greater heights in life. I tell you, somebody listening to me right now or later, if you decide today that I'm going to focus more on myself than others, I'm going to mind my business than others, than every other business, you begin to do what? You discover that you will achieve greater. You first realize your abilities. You first realize your abilities, and then that would push you and move you, into achieving greater heights in life. But when you are distracted, when you become a distraction. You see it now. So I leave you with these last words this morning. Focus on yourself. Focus on your purpose in life. Focus on your assignments. Keep focusing and do not lose focus. And as you do that, you'll be excited about the fact that you'll be able to achieve a lot more that you can ever imagine. Thank you very much, everyone. I will be back again at 4 p.m. for the Lighthouse Show. SOS live stream will not be holding today because the training will not be holding today. We'll be back again. Because of Success Summit. Yes, today is 12th of every 12th day of the month is Success Summit. So because of Success Summit, and that falls on the same Friday where we usually hold our SOS, we won't be having that. We'll be having that next week Friday. And hopefully by God's grace, I'll be having a guest and that will join me in the house. I'll be having a guest on Friday and see how I just hope that that's going to work out before Friday. I'll be having a guest by Friday, but if not, we'll have another, very, very special message. Do not miss the Gospel Inspiration Program. It comes your way every Friday at 4. I say at 4 at 10 a.m. God bless you all and see you all again.
Jesus, Jesus, worthy is your name, oh God. Jesus, Jesus, worthy is your name, oh God. Precious Jesus, worthy is your name, oh God. Agani Labatan, Agani Labatan. Jason, Jason, worthy is your name, oh God. Jason, Jason, worthy is your name, oh God. Jason, Jason, worthy is your name, oh God. Agani Lagbatan, Agani Lagbatan. Agbani Lagbatan, Jason, Awoni Lawatan.
Hello, good day. My name is Mr. CJ, or you can call me the boss. I am the fleet manager of P1 Plus, the owner of Cedarwood Luxury. And you know that it takes 1 point to another to get the sale completed. The fleet department actually use your assets to see your estate and get into your property. Here in P1 Plus, we provide you with luxury SUVs that give that a premium excellence between this office and the estate, and you enjoy a wonderful air-conditioned environment. Then you are also exposed to our business development executives who are there to give you ready information on all the properties you want to acquire through us in P1 Plus. Remember, in the course of achieving luxury and ready access to landed property, P1 Plus will make sure that your trip to your promised land is done in beautiful luxury. Our PDs are also trained to educate you more and give you information in case you have need for something on the spot. They will provide you research. Also, our facility department will make sure that the details and whatever you need in that apartment or in that estate is provided for. And we are a team of well-trained, groomed individuals that provide you with luxury and only luxury. And you can trust me on blocks to offer you that. So see you in your apartment, see you in your estate, and make sure that you subscribe to our ongoing sales at Billionaire Island Phase 8. I'd like to see you there doing your application too. God bless you.